wonderful back and by day today. Today was pole day 2. Starting the week off with some pole. Well, I don't know. Starting this recording week off with some pole because starting to track for this week. Challenging brother Bo because he thinks he eats more calories than me. And I think maybe sometimes he does, but I don't think he does all the time. But I don't know. He actually had a pretty big breakfast this morning. And like calorie wise. But it was because his mom made him breakfast, so I don't know. But basically right now, eating about 1,700 calories. It's about 5 p.m. Had about how much carbs? I don't remember how many carbs I had. It was like 250 or something. That sounds about right. Maybe it was 300. I don't remember. Around 106 grams of protein, I remember. And about 1,700 calories so far. Going for 3,000. Past couple of days where I was kind of like loosely tracking, I got 2850 like for those 2 days. And I was actually kind of losing weight. So I think just because of my like wrestling background and I'm kind of used to just when I track calories, I cut weight. I feel like it kind of makes me a little more stingent with eating. I bet that'll go away though, and I'm gonna make sure I hit 3,000 calories tonight. Yeah, yesterday I kind of just loosely tracked, went to a banquet, and that was cool. Had some spaghetti. Didn't weigh anything out, obviously, because didn't have a scale. I was at a banquet at the Elks. But today's lift kind of still just stagnant. Nothing really. I think I got an extra rep on what's it called? Reverse flies for the back. But pull downs, cable rows, T-bar rows kind of all stayed about the same. Actually, I think I got an extra rep for the T-bar rows. My T-bar rows kind of going up and down, I feel like. So I don't feel like I'm like back to where I was at before. Because I feel like going down last week. But I don't know. I'm going to make sure I hit 3,000 calories today at least. Maybe 3,200. Because one of the apps that I was looking at recommended 3,200 calories for me. So I don't know. At least 3,000. For sure. We tracked. That was pretty light. It's kind of tracking. I like. I don't like it too much, but it hasn't been like the first couple days is always the hardest because like you have to like put the new foods in or whatever. But it like saves your food, and I eat mostly the same food a lot of the time. The later you get in the day, the harder it is for sure because you're kind of just eating different foods. But I'm just like not gonna like super stingently track. If I have a scale and whatever, I'll like get it out and do all this stuff. But if I can like measure with cups or whatever, I'll probably just do that. Something that I just realized kind of recently is my half a cup serving of oatmeal that I have in the morning, which I thought was like 40 grams, is actually 60 grams. So half a cup serving is 40 grams, but when I use my half a cup, I get 60 grams. So I probably like pack it in or whatever. So that's kind of interesting. But it's cool with me. So I eat about 3/4 cup oatmeal every morning instead of half a cup I thought I was eating. It's cool. Yeah, tracking hasn't been as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it'd kind of just be like, oh, this freaking sucks all the time. But it's a little bit annoying, but it's not. It's kind of cool actually. I feel like I'm actually like I don't know. I'm just like putting in more work at the. Like I feel like what I'm doing at the gym reflects what I'm doing outside of the gym. So it's kind of cool to have that factor. But I don't know. After this week, we'll see how I feel. Cause I don't know. But that's about all I got. Pretty. Not gonna lie, a little bit of an average back and by day to day, but it's all right. We'll get calories up and try to go hard. My leg, dude, at PT, I had PT this morning. He did the suction cup thing. And the suction cup thing already kind of hurts. But what he did is he had the suction thing on there and then moved it while it was still suctioning. And that freaking hurt. It was like pulling my leg and just, ow. He's using the scraper too, and the scraper sucks. But we did a lot of stretching, and that was good. I need to stretch out my quad more. So, yeah. It's all pretty good. Legs, tomorrow, most likely. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go work in my garden for a little bit. Saturday leg day. Oh yeah. Dude, today's leg day was actually like pretty, like, I was PRing. I think I got a PR in like every lift but like 2 that I did. So that's pretty freaking sick. But it was weird because like I had like no energy, but I felt really strong. Like I didn't really feel very motivated and like hyped up, but I was still like pretty strong feeling, you know? So it was weird. But it was a great leg day. I did Smith squat and then some leg press. Up the weight on the Smith squat to 45, 25, and a 5 on both sides. I'm calculating that at like 150 because I don't count the bar for anything. So that's, yeah, I got that for 9. Definitely the belt feels really good on like even Smith squats. It just helps my back a lot, I feel like. But yeah, like my head was like, I don't know if I was dehydrated or whatever, but dude, tracking my calories has been going great, I feel like. I just feel like it's giving me like something like saying you're doing something outside of the gym, and it's like motivating me to do, or just makes me feel better. I don't know. But I still don't think it's something I'll do like consistently. Just I don't feel like it's something. Well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna finish the week, but I don't really know like if I want to do it like for the rest of my life, kind of thing. But yeah, at 1,700 calories, I think I'm at 17 or 1,800 calories. Yesterday hit 3,100 calories. It's 137.2 this morning, so that weight, but I think it'll keep going up. I took a poop this morning too, so that was something. But I gotta go grab something from Bimart. I'll be right back. Still the same leg day. I just put on a sweatshirt. But I asked ChatGPT during my workout why people don't really hit abs. Because I was kind of debating on whether I was gonna hit abs. Because like I said, I was feeling strong, but just not very like hyped up, motivated. It was weird. And then ChatGPT was like, well, a lot of people think it's from fat loss, or you only get abs when you're at a certain body fat percentage, which I feel like is true. And then just feel like compound lifts train them. I feel like abs are good to train a little bit. So sometimes I feel like not hating them because I always hit them at the end of a leg day. And I did do 4 sets. Well, for a while I did abs every day. For a while I did like a full ab routine every day. And then I started doing that like every other day. And then I started doing 2 workouts, like 4 sets of 2 exercises of abs every leg day. And then I went down to 1 exercise of abs for 4 sets every leg day. Now I'm doing 1 exercise for 3 sets every leg day. So it's kind of been going down. But I don't feel like I just do 3 sets for the upper abs with the crunch machine, and then 3 sets for the lower abs by doing like weighted decline crunches. And I feel like it does me right. So that's my opinion on abs in the gym. I feel like it's mostly diet though, is like if you want like solid abs. But I feel like it's one of those things where not many people train them, but I feel like it kind of makes me stand out because I do train them. Like Sam Sulek would always say, like with his 30 minutes of cardio, like if like you can't be different by doing the same thing that everyone else does. You know, so that's what he does, his 30 minutes of cardio to give himself an advantage on everyone else. My brother just texted me, asked if I could give him a ride to the gym, but I'm going to Mom's to work on my garden. So I'm going to tell him, give him a ride in like 30 minutes or something. That's life. But yeah, solid freaking leg day. Did hit abs, so that was good. And I feel like I hit everything really good, dude. Bulgarians. I feel like I say this every time I do Bulgarians, but freaking brutal. 3 sets of Bulgarians. Although I got it for 12 reps today. That was pretty sick. So 40 pounds, 12 reps. Oh yeah. Okay, well I'm gonna go work on my garden now. So see ya. Rest day. No working out today. But dude, my booty cheeks and hamstrings got freaking wrecked yesterday. Just got off of work. Pretty short shift today, like 4.5 hour shift. So that was nice. But it was a little more rainy today. I feel like I didn't get as much done today as I wanted. I mean, it's still bright at 7:17, so that's pretty sweet. But I feel like just yesterday, just because it was like nicer outside, I just kind of naturally got more stuff done. Like, well, kind of talking just about in the garden. And then I also went on like a 3 hour, or no, I went on like an hour long, like, I don't know, I can't think of the word, but like tangent kind of, like different calorie apps. Because I was just looking at different calorie apps, and I found, dude, I think the best every time I feel like I find a new calorie app, I'm like, oh, dude, this is the best calorie app. But I think I've literally found the best calorie app. It has like everything that I want. Freaking, what's it called? My Diary. Is that what it's called? It's the one with the apple. But that's what I'm using now. And dude, I was this close to buying the premium. It was like $40 a year for the premium. And dude, the nice thing about this one, you need the premium, but you can log like different, like more than just breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack. And dude, I think that's so nice to be able to, because like I have I also have a pre-workout meal and like a after dinner kind of dessert meal that I feel like I just kind of lump them all in the snack, but I feel like it'd be better if it had its own category. So dude, I really like, I think it's My Net Diary. But so I kind of I'm trying to hit 3,100 calories because my weight was going down when I was hitting, a little less than that. I don't even remember what I was hitting, but I don't know. I'm seeing where my weight goes at 3,100 calories. And I have like 900 more calories. It's like 7 o'clock. So, gotta lock in. But Safeway has this new zero sugar yogurt, which I know probably isn't bulking friendly, but it's the name brand, so it's cheaper, and it's vanilla yogurt, like the non-fat one, but like it's non-fat macros. It's even better than non-fat macros. It's like 80 calories for 16 grams of protein or whatever, when the just normal non-fat one is 100 calories for 16 grams of protein. So I'm pretty excited to try that out. But I got a few free things from Safeway, so that was nice. That was supporting the bulk. But tracking, like I said, it's been going really good. I don't know if it's something, because I feel like it's something I should be doing to like get me to the next level of like just my fitness goals, and I feel like it'll just make me like I just feel more like I'm doing something right, I guess. I don't know, it makes me feel better. But it's also just so time consuming to track calories, and I'm sure it gets quicker, but just to like I mean, just kind of scrolling on the calorie tracking app when I should be doing something else, or like the time it takes to log a meal, which it gets quicker to log a meal, so like I don't know. But it's also just like it's harder to be flexible. Like I really like cooking too, and just making like healthy meals or whatever. That's why I'm making a cookbook for my senior project. And I feel like it just like restricts me from cooking, because like I don't really want to cook, because then I have to like track the whole thing, and I know I can just like estimate it, but then like there's also like the thing, like if I want to try what I'm cooking like while I'm making it, then I don't know, it's just hard to snap while you're tracking, I feel like. And so that's kind of like my weight dropped off since I've been tracking a little bit, but now it's been going back up. It was 148 this morning, so that's good. And then did nothing today pretty much. Did my cardio and PT this morning, but that's pretty much it. And 4 hours of work. So wouldn't be surprised if I wake up a little heavier tomorrow. But dude, I got 900 calories to figure out what to do with. Definitely want a yogurt bowl, that'll be good. But we'll have to see what's gonna go on there. But yeah, tracking's going great. I'll definitely, sometimes I think like, oh, I don't know if I'll finish the week, but I'll definitely finish the week. I think that'll be good. I'm getting this mini scale so I can like kind of track more things. Just kind of have a mini scale in my pocket, which I think will be cool. So we'll try that out. And I think I'll be getting it tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. But tracking's going good. 148 this morning. 3,100 calories. I think it's pushing me in weight a little bit, but I don't know for sure. So after the week, we'll know for sure. So that's about it. Trust day tomorrow. I'm back again. Because, well, my cat Goose was out. I don't know why I'm explaining this, because I'm just talking to myself, but Goose was out all day. In the rain, and I came back a couple times to try to give him, well, I was here this morning. I let him out this morning when I did my PT and cardio or whatever, before I did that, and then I had to leave after to go back to Dad's because cousin James was over. I wanted to say hi to him. So then Goose was just roughing it up, and then Goose didn't come outside, or back inside when I left it over to Dad's. Then came back later in the day, didn't come back again, so it was just roughhousing it all day. Just freaking a little ruffian. But basically the reason why I went back on, Talk or whatever this is, because I was walking in the house and I was like, dang, I'm just like full. And it really made me realize like I thought I was like pretty consistently eating like around 3,000 calories every day, which I bet I was. Like when I wasn't tracking, or when I don't track, I bet I eat like, I mean, I thought I ate like on the lower end of 3,000 calories, but now I kind of don't think so, because like I'm pretty full now, like, and I still have 900 calories left until I hit 3,100. So I just thought that was kind of interesting how, I don't know, some days I feel like I'm a little sick too, and I feel like that's kind of affecting my appetite. And then I had kind of a smaller dinner. It was 300-ish grams of sweet potato, 4 ounces of ground beef, and then some veggies with cottage cheese. Dude, cottage cheese is a good topper for veggies. I'd recommend. I was thinking about blending it. I think that might even be better. Just blended cottage cheese, like a dressing. but I didn't even blend it. I just did normal cottage cheese. Forgot to turn on my lights, but the lights are on. Okay, well, I don't know. Interesting things. I like cottage cheese with everything, so that's the way I do life. My protein intake has been wild, like 210 grams on average. So, I've been trying to figure that out for a while because I just like eating, it's mainly my yogurt bowl at the end of the night that puts me way over in protein. I don't think it's terrible, but it's probably not awesome to be that high in protein. 150 pounds, getting 210 grams of protein. But I don't know. I just, my yogurt bowl at the end of the night has 40 to 50 grams of protein probably. I don't remember exactly how much it has. And then, so by the end of the day, I'm already at my 140 to 150 grams. And then I eat that. And then I'm at 200, 210. I've been hitting 210. So, I don't know. Something to figure out. But that's about all I got. Tracking is going great. Well, I think we're in a little bit of a plateau here. It's another bench day, push day, so Monday. And I don't think any of my lifts went up this week for this push day, bench day. Which, I don't know. Get them next week. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I will report if I figure something out. But, calories today. I think I'm at 1,600 calories so far, 250 grams of carbs pre-lift, which is probably a pretty good amount, sounds like to me. It's 1,000 calories worth of carbs, straight to the glutes. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with this plateau I'm hitting on my push day. Oh, there's Balin. But it's a nice day outside, so I'm gonna go work in my garden because I can't recover and work in my garden. But I just got this little mini scale. This guy, I think it'll be pretty sweet in helping me track. Because I don't know, I like tracking because it makes me just feel like I'm going towards my goals. But I also don't like tracking because I feel like I'm living less of my life. So, very in between. But the MyNet Diary, so far still my favorite tracking app. So, to any future Jack that might be doing calorie tracking, MyNet Diary is definitely the recommendation. It just has everything you need. It's especially the free version. It's got the barcode tracking for free and all that jazz. So, I don't really know what to report for today. I did 160 on bench for 6 for 3 sets, and then I did 140 for 6 for 2 sets to finish off. And that felt pretty good. Everything's feeling really good. Feeling like I'm getting a good pump still. It's just, I'm plateauing in my strength, which is interesting. But, I don't know. That's about all I got. Calorie tracking going good. Gym's still feeling great. Just a little bit of a plateau. What am I gonna do for my garden? That's another side quest that I'll need to figure out. So, see you tomorrow? Yeah, we're doing a morning lift tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I gotta work. So, see you then. Carved up freaking leg day today. Had school ended early because we had finals. So my brother and I went to Taiyo Sushi, and I had a combined 1,200 calories of had 5 pieces of eel roll, and then I had a garlic chicken rice stir fry thingy. I don't know, it was good. But yeah, then I had spring roll with it. Some things that I did today that were were like different than my normal leg day was I was trying to do I was biking this morning instead of walking for cardio because I thought that might help my knee a little bit. My knee was a little more, felt like it wasn't as good today as like it could have been. Like even just this morning and stuff, like kind of all day, it's felt like that a little bit. So I tried biking. That didn't seem to help too much. I'm sure it might have helped. But I didn't notice a noticeable difference. So that's interesting. Because I was thinking about just doing my normal incline treadmill walk. Then I did biking because I was like, oh, I'll try it out. I don't regret biking. Biking's awesome. But it just didn't make a difference in how my quad felt today for today's leg day. And then super carbed up. Well, not like, yeah, I was pretty carbed up. 172 grams of carbs down so far. About 2,000 calories. Pretty calorie dense. I had a bit of fat at the lunch. Because I had some peanut sauce with my spring roll, and all this stuff just has fat. But so what else was different? There was something else. Oh yeah, I didn't have pre-workout either this leg day. I think this was like the first leg day I haven't had pre-workout in a few weeks. So that could have affected it too. But I mean, it was a good leg day. It just, I don't know. It was like, felt honestly a little more on the average side. But still felt great. Legs pumped to crap. Got a cool picture of super veiny calves. It's all the sodium and carbs and stuff that I inhaled. So that was cool. I forgot my water bottle. That kind of sucked. But I just drank out of the gym faucet, so everything worked out. But yeah, solid freaking leg day. Tracking's still going great. I still like this. Tracking has really made me like reflect on my goals. It's like, dude, I think it would be so sweet if I was like David Lade. I walk in a room, and freaking music starts playing. Okay, what you done? Okay, almost forgot that I was recording. So this is gonna be embarrassing to listen to later, but yeah, it just seems that seems sweet to have that kind of build. But I don't know if I want to track, because I don't know. I feel like tracking takes more time than I want it to. It also gives like a lot of good results. My cab is going crazy right now. I've stopped driving, so just for the record. I don't know if you can. But I just don't know if tracking is really worth the time for me. But I really like how it just makes me feel like the gym's kind of like something I really like to do. So it just really makes me feel like I'm doing something towards the gym. If that makes sense. So I like that feeling. I don't know what this guy's doing behind me, but I just feel like it's kind of better just for me to intuitively eat. I know it sound like a little bee when I say that. Just track your calories, be fine. But I don't know. I feel like there's more to life. But I'm just figuring life out, I guess. It's weird. But that's the end of my philosophical talk. Great leg day today. I feel like my legs definitely grow a little bit. What's that? A little bruise. Where that's from. And yeah, bigger legs today than I had yesterday, so that's pretty sweet. So, see ya. This was the first time that really got sweaty from a bike ride. Wore a sweatshirt and a normal shirt, and I don't know, I'm freaking sweaty. I don't really want to I don't really know who watches this stuff, so I don't really want to show all those pictures and stuff. But yeah, today's bike ride went super good. Started at 9 for the first
9 resistance for the first like 3 minutes. I went up to 10, and then for the last like 20 minutes, for the last like 7-ish minutes, I went up to 11 resistance. So that's the best that I've done. My goal is to get 300 calories burnt in 33 minutes. So we're getting kind of close, so that's cool.
What's up? I'm on my way to PT, but I thought I'd just do a little talk right now just because, kind of got nothing else to do, but it's also the last day of the week I'm going to be tracking. So I did a full week of tracking. I learned that I like to push myself into a calorie surplus, like, and I kind of already knew this, but to really like say that to really bulk or cut, you really need to like track your calories. You can't really say you're bulking or cutting and not be tracking your calories, because your body just kind of naturally does maintenance. It's kind of what happens. So even when you're like, oh, I'm so full, eating so much food, you're full because that's where your body wants you to be full. And then obviously, like, you can eat more food sometimes than others, but generally, I don't know, unless you have like a diet change. But so that's my maintenance was kind of around 20. I think it was around 2,900. I'd have to do the math, like add up all the days and then divide it by 7. But I think it was probably around 2,900 was my average. And then I think 3,100, would probably be a good growing weight. But yeah, like an average of 2,900 is staying around 148. So we'll just see. But tracking, I don't know. I've had a couple times where I've been like, oh, I'd be interested in tracking, and then just kind of like, I don't even track until like dinner time, because I just kind of get annoyed at tracking, because dude, the first day or even 2 is like, it's pretty time consuming and annoying. It's still a little bit time consuming after that first day or 2, but it gets a lot less time consuming. But yeah, kind of the reason why I don't feel like I'm gonna keep tracking is because I just feel like it takes away from like life's experience. I don't know, there's something about it. Like, I feel like I can, well, I mean, obviously I can grow without tracking, but I really like tracking because it makes me feel like I'm going towards my goals, like in terms of like how I look and stuff, and feel like perform in the gym. But I feel like I can do that without tracking. And dude, I had a really good thought earlier, like kind of why I don't like tracking. I'm trying to bring that back. Like, it just like really made sense to me. So if I think of that, I'll report. But basically, I don't know, I just really like to cook and just like kind of mess with food. And I feel like tracking, this is why I don't like tracking very much, and I know this sounds dumb, like this sounds like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym, or I don't want to track my calories because I'll get too big. But honestly, one of the reasons why I don't really like tracking, or like one of the turnoffs, and this is probably a bad thing, but it's kind of because it's quicker and gets me to my goal quicker, it kind of scares me that I'll reach my goal and then I'll just get there and I'll be like, what do I do? So that's kind of interesting, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, when I don't track anything, I'm just kind of growing growing. I think I'm still growing when I'm not tracking, just very slowly. But yeah, I'm just scared I'll track and then I'll just get to a point. I'm just scared to get to the end. Like I want to lift and like do fitness stuff for like my whole life. And like I'm only 17, so I got a long freaking time. Hopefully. Yeah, it's all interesting stuff. I've kind of been thinking about like want to go to college and I'm on my own and stuff. It could be cool to track, you know, be gone from my parents for a few months and then just come back massive. So that's probably a possibility, but I don't think I'll track like for the foreseeable few months of future. Just maybe you'll find a way to like loosely track. It's kind of what I always thought I did, like, which, I mean, the stricter you track, the better, obviously. But like, I mean, I just had like taco soup last night for dinner, and then I probably didn't get the exact right macros or whatever that I needed, but I just like searched up taco soup in my diary, got like an approximation of what I needed, and I don't remember exactly what I don't even think it had macros. I think it was just calories. And then I just did like 2.5 got like a measuring cup, did like 2.5 cups of taco soup, put some meat in there, cheese. That was dinner. So yeah, I don't know exactly how accurate that was, but I mean, it's just kind of, when you're tracking, it's just kind of like that. There's just something about it taken away from life's experience, I feel like, which, I don't know, it's kind of a weird conversation. I feel like I keep repeating myself, but oh yeah, one of the reasons I really like this experience, because just my only previous tracking, like really consistently tracking, which I know is like isn't like super like long-term consistent, because I like only did it for a week, or continue. I'm gonna finish tonight will be a week. It's still like my kind of like first consistent tracking, like where I'm not trying to like cut weight, because that's what I did for 2 years. I think it was only 2 years, because it was sophomore season I tracked, because that freshman season I didn't track with wrestling. So sophomore season I tracked, and junior season I tracked. I tore my ACL junior season. So then I didn't do wrestling this year, so I didn't track during then. But yeah, this was a really good experience, because I just enjoyed tracking. It was pretty easy. I eat a lot of the same food, so it makes it pretty easy to track. In general, I mean, going on like a spring break, we're going to California, and that'll be a long road trip, and that's pretty hard to track on those trips, but you can do it. Just a little bit harder. But yeah, also have some new goals that I might start trying to implement soon. Still trying to get my quad stronger and stuff, obviously, but kind of have some body proportion size goals to improve. I want to increase the size of my quads for sure, increase my upper chest, and like side shoulders. So those would be some future goals, but we're at PT now, so it's a bit of a longer talk than I normally do, so that was cool. See ya.